So at the rate that news is coming out on this, my channel's just going to become the X-Files and Cloverfield channel. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but it's just kind of how it's working out. Alright guys, gals, and everything in between. So this video is a video I never necessarily wanted to do because I never liked the idea of having to worry about things like this, but lately I am. I'm going to provide some of my thoughts for my own therapeutic sense and maybe give you guys some insights and see where we're at the end of it. So, as you guys know from the title of this video, it's called basically, what's up with Cloverfield 3, God Particle, Cloverfield Station, whatever it's going to be called, or whatever we're calling it right now. I'm just going to say the new Cloverfield or Cloverfield 3. So, Cloverfield 3 right now is allegedly having a deal being made about it to make it a Netflix release. Now, a lot of people are freaking out about this, saying, oh my god, we're going straight to Netflix. Yes, that is a bit of a concern, but I'm a little less worried than other people. The film Annihilation, also by Paramount, is making a deal with essentially Netflix to have it be domestically released in the United States and then a couple weeks later internationally releasing it on Netflix, so everybody who has a Netflix account anywhere around the world can watch it. Now, I don't think a movie can make its budget back that way very effectively, particularly something of the scale of Cloverfield. That being said, I still find this rather concerning though, because Paramount had to, with one of their new CEOs, had to look over the film projects that they're working on right now and say which ones aren't necessarily going to be a big box office smash, and Annihilation is one of them. And it appears that Cloverfield is looking to maybe be that way. And that I find concerning because it appears that Paramount doesn't have much faith in the new Cloverfield. Why is that? That's my issue, is that why don't they have faith in it? 10 Cloverfield Lane? Excellent box office return. Especially because even though Wikipedia reports the budget was like $15 million or something along those lines, no, the budget was around, from what they've said, $2 to $3 million, and then they increased it a little bit to do some shooting for the end for the finale, and then with the Super Bowl commercial it's about $5 million, so it's somewhere around, like, I'd say probably like $9 million of a movie that turned around and made close to, if not the $200 million mark. That is a very, very decent return. I don't see why they don't have faith in the new Cloverfield. Other than the fact that, if you think about it, they've been in production with this film since 2012. And it has been progressively pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And most recently, since we've known for sure it's a Cloverfield film, it has been pushed back 3 times in the span of what? A year and a half, 2 years? And that is rather concerning to me. Because, yeah, being pushed back once, sure. I'm always willing to say, hey, that's giving the filmmaker more time to get his vision to come to life. But when you keep delaying something, you start to wonder. And I can't help but wonder either. Is Julius Ona the right director for this film? I mean, they went and got, I believe it's a South African director with little to no experience. He worked on a project with Netflix, and I don't know a single person who watched it. I didn't even watch it. I don't know if maybe he bit off more than he can chew, and he as a director can't fully handle it and is trying to play catch-up constantly. Because we haven't seen a single frame of the film yet. I mean, not one picture. Any picture I use in this video is from something else. So not one frame has been shown. We don't even have a teaser except for that viral video from the ARG campaign, which obviously, when the film is about a month and a half from release, you're gonna have to show something. I don't know. Maybe Paramount is saying, we can't show this now. We can't show this now. This doesn't look right. Nothing is looking good yet. J.J. Abrams is also of concern. We were supposed to have him focus on this Cloververse. Then all of a sudden, Lucasfilms came out and said, hey, do Star Wars. And he was not contractually obliged, and he actually has a contract saying that he needs to focus on projects for Paramount. but he jumped over to do Star Wars anyway, because Star Wars, cha-ching, money, etc. So has J.J. Abrams been paying as much attention to this film as he did with 10 Cloverfield Lane? It makes you wonder. Which also makes me say, is J.J. Abrams clashing with Julius Ona? Are they not getting together along at all? This is my constant concern with this film, is this Cloverfield film being set up to be a flop? Then they can do dangerous things like saying, hey, you know, it's clear nobody wants to watch this. Greenlight 6 more superhero movies instead. It makes me just worry that the Cloverfield universe could be in check because of things like this, in which case Julius Ona needs to really step up his game. Again, it could be a great film and a lot of people still watch it anyway, and the Netflix deal, they could make the deal enough to break even, and they're signing this off as kind of like, well, this one's gonna suck, people aren't gonna like it, let's just break even with this contract with Netflix. Here, there you go. There's your Cloverfield movie. I'm also wondering if it's a little bit too ambitious. Like I said, Julius Ona biting off more than he can chew. This has all been going through my head all day today. The Netflix deal is a very concerning sign. I don't want the Cloverfield film to become a straight-to-Netflix release. I did post on Twitter, though, once that I would love to see a Netflix, maybe mini-series of Cloverfield, of one of the installments, like with 10 Cloverfield Lane, seeing what's going on with the Revolution with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I think that'd be a fascinating little, like, 5-part miniseries to kind of follow up that story. But I'm just saying, this is rather concerning to me. And the fact that we still, again, have no trailer, there's a rumor floating around, we're going to get a TV spot with the Super Bowl, but again, we don't know, and nothing is concrete. And if this is J.J. Abrams trying to be way too secretive, is Paramount now saying this is going to flop because Abrams is treating this too secretly? I don't know. All I know is I'm hyped with this ARG campaign, which, for those of you who don't know, ARG is viral marketing. But if you're asking me, I'm a little bit more concerned than I want to be, but I'm also not treating this as this is the death of Cloverfield. I can see so many angles, and we don't have all the information yet, but the delays are concerning, and I just have a feeling that maybe we're in for a bit of a rocky road on this Cloverfield film. But again, I'm hyped for it. It's my #1 film of the year in terms of hype. I'm really hoping for the best. What are you guys thinking about it? I mean, let's get therapeutic on this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got plenty more videos coming to you. Love you guys.